So greetings, Leo. I am back for your new moon reading. Y'all, I was so in the zone. I had already went ahead and shuffled and cut. So we're just going to get into it. I am using my Modern Witch Tarot deck. This here is the Temperance card. So I'm going to go ahead and get into it. It seems that balance seems to be a thing for the reads this go round. I feel like, Leo, that you need to be fair. And I don't feel like it's that you need to be fair to other people. I feel like you need to be fair to yourself. Either you have been very logical about things and you need to balance that out with your emotions. Because we have the Justice card here right beside the King of Cups. Now, if you know anything about the King of Cups, he is a man, a person he feels deeply, but he understands his emotions. And so it's not that he's cold and very logical like a King of Swords, but he does feel. But at the same time, he doesn't let those emotions take control of him. And Leo, I get the sense that, you know, you may have the tendency to let your emotions take control of you. So to kind of counteract that, you decided to become more logical. So, and that's the thing with equilibrium, a balance, you feel me? And I give thanks to Ayanla Van Zandt because I heard her say this years ago. So I'm going to paraphrase, but it's like when you're one type of way and you decide that you want to change, it's like you go from one extreme to the other. And I can definitely identify because I'm such an extremist and I'm such this way. But you go from one extreme to the other. So in your situation, Leo, you may have felt you were too emotional. You feel me? So to counteract that, you decided, well, you know what? I'm going to just be cold. I'm going to think about things logically. Everything is going to be logic. So it's like you went all the way logic. And now you're being called to bring it back to the middle. Because honestly, you are not your best self if you don't allow yourself to feel the emotions that you feel or to be passionate about things. Leos can be very passionate. You're a fire sign. So it's like if you're choosing to be very logical, you're losing your So it's like if you're choosing to be very logical, you're losing your passion in that. So you really want to balance that out. Also, too, Leo, I get the sense that there are some things or some people around you who just really be on that BS and you need to cut them off. You need to set up your boundaries and cut them off and, like, you know, be serious business with these people. You know, if you have a feeling or a sense or an inkling to cut somebody off, go ahead and follow through on that. The King of Cups is very intuitive and very sensitive to energy. So don't be afraid to y'all, I'm trying to get the right angle. So don't be afraid and not have y'all see my nails because I need to redo them. But anyway, and don't be too logical about things. Find your balance. Understand your emotions. Feel your emotions, but don't let them control you. Still handle your business. Once you get to a place where you can balance that logic with those passionate emotions that you feel, you will see some growth in your financial center. You may even attract some people to you who can help you get to the next level in whatever you are creating. So keep that in mind, Leo. Also, too, some of you may have, I wouldn't say marriage, even though Justice is a marriage card. Being that it's the first card that I pull in this sequence, I feel like your relationship may go to the next level. Wherever it is right now that you may go to the next level in your relationship. So keep that in mind. But definitely balance out your thoughts and your emotions. It's okay to be a person who feels emotions, but the thing is your response. So do you feel an emotion? Say if you get angry, do you get angry, but then it prevents you from being productive for 30 minutes 2 hours the rest of your day. You know what I'm saying? So balance that out. It's okay to be emotional, but for you during this new moon, it's not okay for you to be cold and just purely logic. You have to balance that out. Get to an equilibrium, get to a balance in that, and make sure that you're being fair. Once again, I don't get this is the sense of being fair to other people. Make sure that you're being fair to yourself, Leo, during this new moon. So yeah, keep that in mind. This reading was very short, but just to recap, you know, once again, if you were very emotional, so you like, nah man, I'm about to be more logical, you went too far logical. Now you have to bring it back to the middle. You can't turn your emotions off. You can't turn your intuition and the things that you receive off. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that your logic is balanced with your intuition. What do you mean by that, y'all? I can't really put into words what I mean, but I can give an example. So for example, balance your logic with your intuition. Last night when I got home from work, I was listening to love songs on Spotify, and I wasn't ready to get out of the car. Now mind you, where I live out in the country. You know, I don't know my neighbors. I know their faces, and the majority of us, you know, are not new here. You feel me? So, and it's mad dark. And so I decided to sit in the car and smoke a cigarette, and I'm like, my thought was, my spirit said, lock the door. So the next thought was, why I'm lock the door when I'm at home in my own yard? Like, stop being a punk. But I didn't question the fact that I did hear to lock the door, so shit, I locked the door. Long story short, whatever, a few minutes down the line, I get ready to get out the car and get my things together. I turn on the light in the car so I could gather my things over here that's in the passenger seat. And as I'm doing that, I look up. And I would say I look up dead into someone's face, but you know, it was dark, so I couldn't see their face. However, I did see their flashlight, and when I looked up at them, they turned their flashlight off. So, you know, I don't live in a bad neighborhood. Of course, I keep my house protected or whatever, but like, I don't know that person's intent. So you have to balance. I didn't know that person's intent. You feel me? That person's intent may have been to harm me. Y'all, I got out of the car. I said, I don't know why people be playing with people. I said, I don't know if the spirits be having them playing with people, or they just don't have their mind and they be playing with people. And I said, but you ain't gonna play with me. Y'all, I be getting crunk. So excuse me. But now it made me mad because my mind told me, I know I'm going off on a tangent, Leo, but my mind told me that it was their intent to do me something. Because if it wasn't your intent to do me something, then why you got your flashlight on, but then I look up and then you turn it off? Or so you don't need to see. You can see in the dark now. So anyway, all of that to say, Leo, make sure that you're balancing your emotions and your intellect, your logic. Make sure you're also balancing your intuition and your logic. You know, it may also be the case for you too, in the extent of trying to get away from being so emotional that you became so much logical that you're not listening to your intuition, and you really need to listen to your intuition. You feel me, Gemini, Leo? Also, as I said, if you are in a relationship, I can see that relationship going to the next level. So say if you've been dating somebody, they may want to make it exclusive. You know what I'm saying? Say if you're already exclusive, you might get proposed to. Now, don't quote me on that, but I'm just saying that's what I see here with these cards. So keep that in mind too, Leo. Also, be fair. Be fair to yourself. You feel me? Be fair to yourself. The King of Cups, he's a king. So, yes, he's a loving father. Yes, he's a loving, caring man, but still he about his business. So, I said that to say, make sure that you're fair to yourself. Yeah, you may care about other people. Yes, you may have these emotions for other people, but at the same time, is what you're doing for those people and how you're feeling about them fair to you? Are you being fair to yourself? Make sure you're being fair and just to yourself. Okay, Leo? So, if this resonated with you, feel free to inbox me and book an in-depth reading. If you really enjoyed the card reads, feel free to join Kismet Konnect on Facebook. If you like the card reads and the hoodoo and the root work and the alchemy and the spirituality and the magic, make sure you join EtherReal Roots Culture Conjure on Facebook. And follow EtherReal 336 here on Facebook, and also go to YouTube and subscribe to my YouTube EtherReal 336, because I do have the card readings and the astral insights over there, but then I do videos on different things about different topics and things like that. So that's it, Leo. Until the next time, baby, y'all keep shining on them. All right? Okay. Peace.